I'm Shania, and welcome to my podcast slash YouTube video. I've been meaning to make a YouTube video for the longest, but I've been putting it off. And I just decided that I was gonna kill two birds with one stone, where I make a podcast and a YouTube video. So, expand your audiences. That's what I'm trying to do here. But I wanted to make my first video, not video, first podcast as like an introduction video. So I'm Shania. I'm 23 years old. I do content creation. I make music. Well, making music is a bit far-fetched, but I write music and stuff like that. But I haven't been to the studio. I don't know if it's like imposter syndrome or just fear, but I'm gonna get there, okay? Because I have a talent. I need to share it with the world. So hopefully that's gonna come to fruition. It will. I also do lifestyle vlogs. I have a baby on the way, so there's probably gonna be some mom content at some point. Also, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm from Chase Village, to be exact, and I've been living in the States for about 8 years. I love it here, but I definitely miss home. Just having that like community like lifestyle, and being around family, because I don't have a lot of family here. I literally only have like my mom and my brother and sister. That's here. That's it. That's like all the family I have. I'm sure there's like distant family members somewhere here, but like those are like the only ones that I'm close to. But I have family that I grew up with that's still in Trinidad, like my dad and his family, my stepmom, like my cousins, aunts, everybody's there. But yeah, so I wanted to start this podcast because I wanted to talk more about self-development and like changing your mindset, because not too long ago I used to live like a NPC lifestyle talking like just going through life on autopilot. The hell, I just randomly got a headache in the back of my head. But damn it, my channel, I don't know. But yeah, so like just going through life like on autopilot. And I just I think it was my mother. She was a nanny for this family, and the mom was like super into like um law of attraction and like spiritual stuff. She's a very spiritual woman. She's from Czechoslovakia. She was really cool. She um hooked my mom up with like a lot of things. We even lived at their house one time when we got evicted. So that lady's pretty cool. Her name was Helena, I think. Yeah. But she lives in Thailand now, and she like does like these retreats for like women, like wound healing. She's really like that girl for real, like. But yeah, so she put my mom onto like the law of attraction, and she came home and she told me about it, and like something, I don't know, something switched, right? And at that time was one of the roughest times in our entire lives, because we were going through eviction, and my mom was suffering from like depression around that time. That's when she started therapy. Like it was like a canon event. And I also was, because I'm the oldest daughter, so like whatever my mom was going through, it would like trickle down on me. So yeah, I feel like that was like my first like switch. Like you have control over your life, even though shit is looking real shitty. You have control. And I didn't really grasp the concept like law of attraction. Like I can just ask for something and get it. Seems like some like fairy tale stuff, right? And she gave me this story about angels, right? Like Archangel Michael and Archangel Great Gabriel, and stuff like that. And she Yeah, so she she said she was lost in the Hamptons because yeah, this was a very wealthy family, and she was supposed to meet them on vacation. And it was really dark outside because, you know, in like wealthier neighborhoods, the street lights, I don't know if they don't believe in street lights in nicer neighborhoods, or they just feel like nobody's gonna do anything. But like, if you really pay attention, like the nice neighborhoods don't have any street lights, but if you're in a hood, they light that whole block up, like. But you know, out there it was like super dark, and she's like mad scary. My mom, when it comes to driving, especially at night, she's like mad scary. She don't drive over bridges. I know I keep talking about her, but she's really the reason how I discovered like spirituality and like the law of attraction, angels, all that stuff. So yeah, so she taught me about angels. She said she was lost and she was like driving. This is like a really tiny like story of her first encounter with, you know, using the energy of angels and how it worked out for her so quickly, right? So she's like driving through the Hamptons, and she didn't know where to go, and her phone died, and she was trying to get to the family, and she's just like, oh my gosh, I'm not from this area, because we're from New Jersey. And she's like, I'm not from this area, like where am I going? And she said she kept driving in circles for like hours, so like 2 hours. And then she was just like, she just remembered that Helena, her boss, told her like, hey, if you call on your angels, if you need instant help, ask Archangel Michael to help you. So she stopped, parked the car to the side of the road, and she was like, Archangel Michael, like, please help me find this house. I don't know exactly what she asked, but she basically asked for his assistance, and she found the house within like 5 minutes. She was like, oh, it's right here, like, you know what I mean? So that was like her first like time trying out angels and asking angels for instant help. And she came home and she shared that story with us. And I think the kids, her, like Helena's kids that she was a nanny for, she would read them angel like books about like a kid's book about calling on your angels. So she shared that with us, and till this day I still like every like if I'm having a bad dream, like in a nightmare, while I'm in the dream, I would dead ass like ask Archangel Michael for help, and then I would just end up like waking up or going into a like more positive dream. Like, I don't know, like my dreams are like all over the place and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's how I started my spiritual journey, and it wasn't like something that was right away. And then I discovered meditation, chakras, affirmations, and I'm gonna touch all of those subjects, like, and how I like manifested the life that I have now. And my life is so filled with love and gratitude and happiness, and like, I don't know, like this is the life that 13-year-old me couldn't even imagine. Like, and I'm still like, we're always manifesting. As long as you're alive, we're always gonna be manifesting. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath because a bitch is pregnant, okay? So but yeah, so I just wanted to share this with people so that they can realize that they don't have to live life on autopilot or feel like they don't have a chance to direct, why am I out of breath, direct their life in whatever direction that they feel like, you know. And I've always been the type of person that wants to help people, and I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, and me forgiving myself was one of like the major things that made me feel worthy of even sharing information online, because it takes a lot of like confidence to even share what you think, because there's so much eyes. Like, people will like watch you and not say anything and just like not even interact with your stuff. But that's okay though, because you know, I'll bless you with my content even if you don't even like interact with it. That's okay, you know, it's all love here. But yeah, this is like me like really getting out of my comfort zone. I have not did a sit down chit chat video in like over a year. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this back here. I like did my hair. Do you like it? I'm not the best cornrow person, but I'm trying. You see, I know you see the effort. Then I did like a crochet in the back, and then it's like missing hair back here, but we don't talk about the back. What we're focused on is the front, and I put like little cute gems all over my hair. I love feeling like a little fairy, like. Yeah. So I also, like, when I discovered manifesting and stuff like that, this is like the thing that I love talking about. This is like my favorite thing to talk about. So I know people are probably sick of me talking about it, but I don't care, because I want everyone to have everything that they ask for, only if it's, positive and like unharm to none. I want everybody to have what they ask for. I want I want the earth to be filled with like just love and like kindness. And I know it seems far-fetched, but I think we can do it, guys. Like, I just want us to be like frolicking around in like a meadow and like going to rivers and go swimming, like, yeah, and like meditating under the moonlight. Ooh, talking about that, tomorrow is like a blue moon, and I've been wearing blue like yesterday, and I didn't even know. And then today I was like on TikTok, and then like everybody was talking about the blue moon, and I'm like, I'm wearing blue right now. And then I had like this deep conversation. Wait, what is this? Yeah, and I had like this. It's blue. I had like this deep conversation with my boyfriend, and I was reading like what the blue moon is supposed to do for us. Let me read it to you. I have my laptop right here with my podcast equipment. Yeah. What is the blue moon? Excuse me. Okay, how does the blue moon affect us? No. Where's the tea at? Like, I'm looking for the. One moment. They said this is just a full moon meeting. Where was the? I'm not finding where it said what it said, but basically, the full moons, I know, like, amplify our emotions, and that's why people be acting crazy on the full moons, if you didn't notice. But like, psychic abilities are enhanced, and we like feel our emotions even deeper. And what else? Like, today I was like talking to my boyfriend, and we were just like deep diving into our like childhood, and like just sharing our emotions with each other. Like, because sometimes, like, if you see your partner every day, and you, like, everybody though, like, with all relationships, family members, you kind of get so used to seeing each other that you forget like why, not forget, but it's very easy to take them for granted. So I feel like we really needed to speak to each other and just deep dive into our emotions and talk about our past and how, like, stuff that we're healing right now. So it kind of like reminds us that we just all want to be loved, and everything is just not a battle all the time. That day-to-day life can just be so stressful that you forget that this is your team. Nobody's against you. We're all here to work together. I'm talking about relationships that we have that are close knit to where we see each other every day. So when life gets stressful, sometimes it's easy for that to manifest, and we can take we can take our stress out on the people that are around us. And it's not fair, because those are the people that you see every day, and those are the people that genuinely love you. And when you live in a household with like your family members and your loved ones, you guys are supposed to be a team. Like, there's something that you guys are working towards, which is like keeping the house like functionable, like, you know what I mean? So after a while it becomes very easy to take each other for granted, and it's just not fair. So just having those like sit downs and talking to each other and just being open and vulnerable can really like redirect your relationship back to the truth, which is love and support and just being a team. So we had that today and it just felt so amazing. We also went to the beach and just have some alone time too. So that like really shifted our focus back to the thing that's most important, which is like building our family. And I'm so grateful that I have such like a amazing support system and somebody that I can talk to and relate to. So yeah, and I want you guys to manifest that too. And if you have that, you better be damn grateful for that, because not everybody is able to even be self-aware and share parts of themselves that they can even evaluate. Some people don't even know how to evaluate themselves, or they just go like going around like an NPC, like just on autopilot. So I also want to make people more self-aware and more grateful, because we have a lot to be grateful for. If you're watching this on your iPhone, you have so much to be grateful for. You have Wi-Fi, you drank water this morning, the sun came out this morning, even if it's raining. I love rainy days. It's mad cuddly inside. Like, you have so much to be grateful for, and you need to be counting your blessings every single day, and that's how you attract more blessings, because whatever you focus on grows. And I'm gonna keep saying it because it's so true. Yeah, so I think that's the end of my podcast slash YouTube video, or wherever you're seeing this. I probably might post this on Instagram, Facebook. I try to get my content across everywhere, okay? So wherever you're seeing this, make sure to support in some way. Follow me on Instagram, Nyache, NIYACHE_, Mantra Shania, and other things. If you can't find me, that's it, Nyache or Mantra Shania. Those are the two names that I go by. I don't even know what I'm gonna name my podcast. If you're listening to this, just read the name at the top. I'm sure I came up with a good one. It's probably gonna be Mantra Shania though. I think it's gonna be Mantra Shania. Mantra Shania is like my spiritual platform, where I talk about like, you know, mindset shifts and law of attraction and angels and numerology. Those are the topics that I want to cover. Chakras, affirmations, like, you know, the gist of all the shit. And I'm reading this book right now called, what's it called? The Artist's Way. It's about like right now, like, I'm in the beginning. I think I'm on like page 100, but it's like we're talking about how to access the creativity and using the right side of your brain, because the left side is kind of a hater, you know. Like, you know, sometimes when you wait, I said this was the end of the podcast. Okay guys, we're gonna talk about the Artist's Way in the next podcast. Bye. I really hope you enjoyed.